All right. What is going on, everyone? Welcome to the Mark Carter Show. I am your boy, Mark Carter. We're going to get this thing started. Oh, my God. Well, looks like it's another motherfucking day in goddamn America. Shit. Another day. Another senseless motherfucking shooting. It's a damn shame, man. Damn shame. I don't know what to say, but welcome to the Mark Carter Show, everybody. What's going on, Donald? Oh, man. I was going to talk about, my weekend recap. I was going to talk about the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. But no. Demetrius motherfucking Pagostia. What the fuck? How you pronounce this nigga's last name? Demetrius Pagortiz or some shit like that. I don't know. This motherfucker has now fucked. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck is going on with these white kids and schools. Goddamn it, because this shit is getting out of fucking control. Jesus Christ, these motherfuckers people are shooting up schools so goddamn much they don't even know what to do anymore. This shit happened in Santa fucking Fe. Santa motherfucking Fe. Opened fire on a goddamn school. Oh man, what do we do, y'all? What do we do? I don't know. They say he was a junior at Santa Fe High. He's 17. They say he hid a shotgun and a handgun under his trench coat before opening fire in a first period art class on Friday. Then they say, though he allegedly wrote about his intention to carry out the attack, authorities have not indicated a motive. What? That don't make any sense. That don't make any sense at fucking all. If he wrote out his intentions I'm quite sure he had a motive, which was hate. That's all. Hate. I don't know what's going on with these white kids. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with them. I don't get it. You're born into privilege. What the fuck more do you want? I mean, shit. You're born white. What more do you fucking want? You're born white. How? I mean, I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I'm pretty shocked. Where the fuck is everybody at? Something must be going on again. I'm broadcasting, but I guess something is... All the powers that be always trying to fuck with my shit, but I'm going to keep it rolling and rocking and rolling. I'm not going to stop. But I think it's because I'm talking about this that technical difficulties is happening, but I'm going to keep rocking and motherfucking rolling, y'all. This shit is getting out of control. We don't even know what to do anymore. And now people are not even surprised anymore. People are just fucking numb to this shit. They like, yep. I don't know what to tell you if your kid goes to a white school. What's going on, Sean? I don't know what to tell you. All I can say is maybe y'all should pull your kids out of school. I don't know. I have no idea. I am so glad that my daughter goes to a black school in the hood. The percentage of that shit happening, what's going on, Mac, is really fucking low. I'm gonna tell you, if my kid was going to a school in Springfield, Virginia, I would pull her or his ass the fuck out of there. And that is real. That is the fucking truth. Because this shit is getting out of control. Sean, what so if I get a haircut, I'm gonna be bald like you? Nope. Nope. I'm gonna keep this shit going until the wheels fall the fuck off, goddammit. Don't hate on me just because you can't grow no more hair with your Suge Knight looking ass. Look like if Suge Knight was DJing. But anyway, this is sad, y'all. This is sad. This shit keeps happening. I don't understand what the fuck is going on in white schools. Please, somebody let me know what the fuck is going on in white schools. What is the Sean says I grow hair on my balls. All right. What the fuck is going on? What is the temperature like at a white high school? What is the fucking climate like? God damn it, because these kids, I mean, don't give a fuck anymore. And I'm gonna blame their parents. Oh yeah, I'm blaming the parents. I'm blaming the parents because of this kid. Because here's the thing, it wasn't assault rifles this time. It actually, all it was a shotgun and a handgun that he stole from his father. Now I want to know, to the parent, how the fuck was these guns so accessible to your child? Why don't you have them locked up until you're fucking ready to use it? But again, this is Texas, so I'm quite sure that they were just fucking sitting in a goddamn case like trophies that he can just open up and just pull out when y'all gone to work and shoot up a fucking school. And then at the same time, they had actual police officers, armed police officers in the school, and he shot one off top. Killed 10 people, wounded countless others, and then bitched up and decided to fucking surrender, but it took them 30 fucking minutes to talk this motherfucker out of the school. And did they whoop his ass? No. I don't get it with the police. How y'all shoot unarmed black kids and black dudes and black people, but when a motherfucker is an active shooter who is shot and killed motherfuckers up, y'all take all the precaution in the world? I don't get that shit. That shit puzzles the fuck out of me. How the fuck all of a sudden now y'all taking precaution? This motherfucker just shot 10 people, killed them, shot countless more, and yet y'all are taking all the necessary precautions to try to prevent bloodshed. No, that's when blood needs to be shed. The fuck? That's when some ass kicking needs to be done. This motherfucker's face on his fucking goddamn mugshot is too clean. If I was the judge, I'd have been like, wait, so y'all didn't put not one baton up his ass? You didn't do none of that, huh? Okay. Especially if I was a black judge, I'd be like, okay, so let me just get this straight. Not one of y'all put not one hand on this motherfucker, even just to jerk his ass around getting in the car. Not nobody. Okay. I don't know why his motives. I don't know why he done it. What's going on, Crystal? I don't know why he done it. I would like to know why. But again, he probably gonna bitch up and ain't say shit to anybody. What's going on, JD? He ain't gonna say shit to nobody. He gonna bitch up. And so therefore, we're never gonna know the goddamn real reason of why he done it. Only thing I know is hate. That's it. Hate. That's the only thing. You ain't bringing you ain't bringing no discussions on social change, on social change or or anything. I don't know. All you done was just hate on I guess your classmates, probably because you ain't getting no pussy. Even though I just don't know how it's so fucking hard not to get no pussy in Texas with them white bitches. But you probably won't get no pussy. They found a video of him just a week prior to that dancing in some goddamn Greek festival goddamn shit at his church or some shit. Probably beat off the goddamn Fortnite every fucking night. And then you want to go and shoot people who ain't have shit to do with whatever the fuck you was thinking about in your head. I hope and pray that he gets the time he deserves. Now, here's the question. Here's the debate. The guy is 17. Does he deserve life in prison? Or, I think in Texas, they might try his ass as an adult. What's going on, Lacey? What's up, Marcus Brown? Does he deserve the death penalty? He is only 17, everybody. He is only 17. Does he deserve life in prison and the death penalty? I don't know. That is a good question because he is a child. But he is a child that took 10 fucking lives. They might give him life on every one of those. 10 counts is what they might do. Every one of those lives, every one of those deaths, he might get a life sentence for that shit. So that's fucking 10 life sentences. Probably gonna run concurrently back to back to back. But after fucking one life sentence, does he deserve 10 of them? 9 more? I don't know. That's the hard question right there. Is I have no idea. On the one hand, I want justice to be served. On the next hand, I am a human being who goes to the fact of everybody deserves a second chance, right? Some people will say, not that pussy ass nigga. Fuck him. Let him rot and die in jail. What if it was your child who fucking snapped and shot up 10 people? Would you want them to die and rot in jail? That's the age. That is the age-old question. Trying him as an adult, even though he's a child, but did an adult crime. Murder. I hate to say it. I don't mean to say it like that, but murder. What's going on, Joy Lane? Zoom Coleman says, fuck that pussy ass nigga movement. Okay. What's going on, Josh? Marcus Brown says, not everyone deserves a second chance. Hashtag the Jeffrey Dahmer rule. Okay. Zoom says, I don't love my kids that much, so see ya rot. Damn. You don't love your kids that much? Jesus Christ. What's going on, Rob Johnson? The chat room going in the building. We are talking another school shooting. Another fucking school shooting. All right, Rob, just call me after the show, bruh. Joy Lane says, I'm a teacher 9 to 5. It's the parents' fault. Okay. I do know this. It is the parents and societies. I do know this. It is the parents' fault for having the weapons in their house accessible to their child. That shit should be on lock, stock, and barrel. The only way he could have got to it is if he broke into a goddamn fucking Fort Knox chest. And you have the key. There's no way in hell that he should have been able to get a shotgun and a handgun out of your personal goddamn stash. But then again, it is Texas. Keep your guns around so your kids can go and shoot up the fucking town. Like, what the fuck? Joe Jack says, I say hang them and be done with it. Oh, shit. If it was your child, I'm just saying, if it was your child, would you want them to hang him and be done with it? Or would you want leniency and mercy for your child because maybe he can be rehabilitated, maybe something can happen, he can seek God and maybe do some good for society? I don't personally say kill the boy, but I don't think I don't know about if he deserves to be back on these streets at all. And here's another thing: is this shit starting to become a fad to these motherfucking white boys? Joy Lane says, charge the parents. They are the adults. Hey man, I'm here to tell you, if my child go do something fucking crazy, that ain't my goddamn fault, y'all. Look, when they leave, that's the one thing, Joy Lane. Do you have any children? I think Joy Lane does. But I know this, once the child is out of your, once the child is away from you, I don't think that what the child does is your fault. I mean, you can teach and raise a child up in the way they should go, as the Bible says, but God damn it, when they leave me, that's not, I don't know. I just don't know. What's going on, Frank Hampton? Joe Jack says, yes, if that was his child, hang him, burn him. He don't want that energy in my family. What's going on, Lakia? Lady P in the building, aka Lady T. You know it. You know her name. Mother of Dragons, Queen of the Shire, the royal family. Joy Lane says they charge the parents for truancy. Oh, okay. Rob John says if he was black, they would have killed his ass on sight. I do know that. I know this. They have shot unarmed motherfucking black men, women, but yet this white boy goes and shoot up a whole fucking school and they don't put not one boot in his ass. That's puzzling to me. Joey Lane says, I got 2 of my own and had 3 foster kids and I don't play. I know that's right. What's going on, Clarence? Dion in the building. We talking another motherfucking school shooting. Jesus Christ. I tried to be on an uplifting note. Fucking Malcolm X's birthday was last week. Meghan Markle got that motherfucking bag. And did y'all see the wedding? If y'all didn't watch the wedding, believe me, they threw some nigga shit in there. They threw some black shit in that bitch. They had a black boy playing a cello. They had a black preacher give the sermon. And he got off he was off the chain. Round of applause to that motherfucker. They had a black choir singing. Oh, she put her foot down on that shit. Y'all motherfuckers think she wasn't gonna let it be known who the fuck he's marrying. God damn it. It happened Saturday. But Friday was a motherfucker. I swear. And the news broke after after I did the show. I was like, what the fuck? But Rob, you're right. If he was black, they would have shot his ass on sight. Not one boot in his ass. Dion says, I'm going to get my daughter a gun. That is another thing. Now, because one boy got arrested because he brought guns to school. He was an Asian boy. I think this was a couple months ago. And what he was saying was, man, he wasn't trying to get shot. That's what he was coming to protect himself. That's what he said. He wasn't coming to shoot up the school. He didn't know who the fuck in this school is crazy, so he was protecting himself. Now, another thing is this school in Santa Fe, high school, the teachers were getting ready to be armed. They're getting ready to arm these teachers in this Santa Fe, Texas high school. Do you think that's going to solve the problem? Joy Lane said, did you see the facial reaction of the roars when the preacher was preaching? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. It was hilarious. That was hilarious in itself. Because he was trying. They was just, stone-faced white people. Just numb. And what's crazy is and what was crazy is with this school shooting is that people who are the shakers and movers have no idea what to do. I don't get why the fuck they aren't putting metal detectors in these white schools. They put them in our schools. All the schools you see in the hood, they got metal detectors in them motherfuckers. Yes, there's a school down the street from me. It is called H.D. Woodson High School, senior high school. They have metal detectors in them motherfuckers. When you come through them front doors, you are going through a metal detector, and security is checking your bags. Yes, off top. Why the fuck does this not happen in white schools? Why are there so many fucking accessible goddamn doors for these motherfuckers to get in? Go like Joe Clark says. Put the chains on the door, goddammit. But then they say that's a fire violation. Dion says black kids don't do shit. Don't do that shit though. They don't. Black kids don't do it. And then the fucking president of the NRA, check out what this stupid motherfucker says, Oliver North. He's the incoming NRA president. He says, first he said the students shouldn't have to be afraid, which is right. And he also says youngsters who are steeped in a culture of violence. He also says in which many young boys have been on Ritalin since early childhood. I don't know nothing about Ritalin. Is that the white drug? Is that the white people's drug to keep your kids cool, calm, and collect? Is that what y'all think? Is that what y'all out here doing? Giving y'all kids pills? Y'all are giving y'all motherfucking kids pills instead of whooping that ass. Black kids didn't have no Ritalin. We didn't have pills. We had what was called ass whooping. You did some fucked up shit, you got your ass whooped. Okay? You didn't get a pill. If you was out of control, mom would smack you in the back of the head and say, sit your dumb ass down. We in church. Stop running through the goddamn aisle of the fucking grocery store. And if you had a mother who was really sick of your shit, she would keep your dumb ass in the car, damn near about to suffocate to death, because she can't trust your ass in the fucking grocery store. Rob Johnson says they was just going on Donald Glover last week about dating a white woman, but praising her screaming, yes, bitch. But praising her screaming, yes, bitch, yes. Big double standards. Y'all ain't shit. Who was the yes, bitch, yes? I don't know who that was. Joey Lane says, look at it this way. Let those white kids kill them all off. Real talk. Let the whites keep killing the whites, and our kids will have everything. Oh, shit. And she says everything in big fucking bold letters. Everything. Shout out to Florida Gators for inventing Gatorade. Oh yeah, that's where it came from. Ritalin, that's what's going on. That's probably what's wrong with you motherfucking white parents. Is you're not giving your kids the right medicine that they supposed to get, and that's ass whoopings. Oh, you talking about when she got married to Prince Harry, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex. They was going on Donald Glover, but hey, I guess at the end of the day, Rob, black women are like, we've been the most hated goddamn creatures on the face of the planet. Yes, they have. From black men and white men. And I guess they're just like, fuck it. We finally got to come up. Did you see the look on her face in one of the pictures? She was like, this pussy worked out. This pussy finally got me paid, goddammit. What's going on, Claudette? We're talking about the school shooting today. Another person says we should bring religion back into the schools. Do you think that's going to work? bringing religion back into the schools. They need less learning and more religion. What's going on, Xavier Montez? They need ass. This boy looks like he should have had his ass whooped a whole bunch of times. That's what it is. Nigga, motherfuckers get scared of they goddamn kids after a while. Just because he's big and motherfucking fat, eating up every goddamn chicken McNugget you possibly throw down his fucking fat ass fucking face. I know there was a lot of fuckings in there. But if he try to come at you like a goddamn grown-ass man, you bring it back to him like a grown-ass man. Punch him right in his motherfucking face. Or give him a good gut shot. Have him crying. Argh. But they say that's wrong. They say that's child abuse. I say a little child abuse to stop shit like this, I'm all for it. I'm with y'all. They said bring religion back in school. I'm with y'all. Which damn religion? Exactly. You got so many. Oh, believe me, they ain't gonna let Muslims do anything in fucking American schools. We can just get that right out the way. Oh yeah. Islam, that's done. That's not coming into schools. So there lies Christianity and motherfucking Catholic shit, but then, oh no. I don't raise my child as Catholic. What's going on, LA? The shit is crazy out here. The shit is crazy. It's fucked up. But I do, like Joy Lane, I says it starts in the home. Now, I know why I would probably say don't blame me for what my child does when they get on these streets, because I have put discipline down on my child enough where if they go out and do some shit, they knew what the fuck they were doing, and best believe, sorry there, sweetie. I'm gonna pray for you, but whatever the law decides to lay down on you and or on my daughter or my son, I ain't got nothing to do with it. Xavier says, seems like the whites are at it again. They haven't stopped, Xavier. This shit hasn't stopped. We just talked about a fucking kid doing this same shit in Parkland, Florida. Now we in Texas. His father should have been whooping his ass. I can just bet that he was the type of kid who was cussing back at his father, cussing back at his mother, and they weren't doing shit. I remember I tried to tell my parents one time, y'all tripping in this joint. Oh Lord, I almost fucking lost my life that day. What's up, Ralph Cooper? Joy Lane says, my mother had 14 kids and didn't motherfucking play. I wish one of Alice Lane's good pussy having ass kids tried some shit like this. I know that's right. Now, do we put the guns in the hands of the teachers? Do we give the gun to a fucking teacher who, at the same time shit is happening, is probably feeling the same way these kids are happening, scared out their mind? Do we give a gun to a teacher so she could pop one off in his ass and he probably would have prevented maybe 9 deaths? What's going on, Dave? Joe Jackson says school shootings will never stop. It's a product of this white supremacist system. Oh shit. I don't know what the solution is. I'm just glad my daughter, I'm gonna say it again. I am so glad my daughter goes to an inner city school. I'm not even lying. What's up, Jamon? I'm not lying about that. I love the fact that she goes to an inner city school and the only thing she probably has to worry about is smoking some dope and probably trying to keep one of these boys off her ass and not get pregnant. But as far as motherfucking school shootings go, she ain't got to worry about that. Xavier says, as soon as I become taller than my mom, her authority diminished. Not if she'd have picked up a bat and cracked it upside your goddamn head. But you don't seem like the type who've been cussing your mom up. And plus, you are Mexican. So I know your mom didn't even get you. You didn't scare your mother. Joy Lane says, I had 2 kids from my school. Parents kill themselves. I carry every day. Oh, shit. Joy Lane says she ain't having it. Jamon says, fuck school and American education is a farce. Well, what do? We just pull our kids out of school? You just going to teach your kid, Jamon? You're going to homeschool your kid and teach him? I ain't got time to be homeschooling my kids and teaching them shit besides the values of life. I don't got time to be teaching ABCs and motherfucking one. Well, I did at one point when she was younger. Before she went to school, I would read to her and we would study her ABCs and all that. That's probably why she's a motherfucking little mini genius. Jamon says they don't teach self-sufficiency. They teach slavery. Okay. I mean, the guy, he was Obama's educational secretary. His name is Arne Duncan. He says, and he put this on Twitter, he says parents should pull their children out of school until elected officials pass stricter gun control laws. He later said the idea was intended to be provocative, but that an aggressive approach is needed for change. Jamon says, yep, teach them that it's about hustle and flow. Okay. Lakia, LA says they have free school online. Oh, okay. That's a damn shame. We're taking our children out of traditional schools, out of social settings, because that's what I think, because that's my whole thing that I like about schools. It teaches our children, and with college too, it teaches our children how to interact in social settings. So I personally believe if we pull our kids out of school and give them online schools, they won't know how to function out here as adults. That's my personal thing. They won't know how to interact in society. I think college is one of the best places to end up doing that, networking, finding, because you're going to be on your own. So it makes you have to be responsible for yourself. Xavier says, yeah, they don't really teach anything of use in school. They really don't. I just like the social aspect of it. That's the only thing that I like about school. Because even right now, I complain all day, every day about my daughter's school where they testing all the goddamn time. I mean, it's test on top of test on top of test. Joe Jackson says it's the parents' responsibility to teach their children. Yes, it is. It is the parent. It is. You're right about that. I'm just saying. I know me. I'm a lazy. Well, not lazy. I just know me. I'd be like, yo, somebody else do it. That's how I would be. But I understand everybody's concern. I mean, why the fuck are our kids going to school when they're going to get murdered? I mean, these parents had no idea that their kid was going to go to school Friday and never come back home. And these kids weren't, there was only one child over the age of 18. A Pakistani foreign exchange student. I know their parents like, fuck, should have just let her ass stay in Pakistan. Let his ass stay in Pakistan. No, it was a daughter. It was a woman, it was a female. I bet you he didn't even know half these kids. I'm quite sure he didn't know these motherfuckers. So what do we do, though? Do we just let this shit roll on? I know y'all are hating. I know y'all are sick of talking about it, but the shit is popping. The shit is happening. What's going on, Coffee? The shit is happening every day. Every other day we hear about some fucking child shooting up a fucking school, and this shit is getting out of control. I don't know. Arming the teachers, would that help? If you knew that your teacher was strapped, would you bring guns to school, even trying to still shoot the shit up? Rob Johnson says every black inner city high schools most likely have metal detectors, but you can freely walk in these white schools. Yes. There was my son was going to a school in Florida. You literally can walk right up in that motherfucker, and there's no metal detectors. It is a big ass goddamn campus with doors, Everywhere. When they took us on a tour, and it was like ins and outs and all over the place. Xavier says these schools where black and brown kids carry weapons on them, but these rarely incidents in school. It's the whites. Yeah, I don't understand why there's no metal detector. I have no idea about that. When, like I said, you can go right now to H.D. Woodson Senior High School, and when you come through that front door, you are going through a metal detector and a security search. What's going on, Spring? Joe Jack says, we can't do a thing about it. It's the nature of this system. Shit. I guess all we can do is keep our fucking kids out of white schools then, huh? Keep our kids out of white schools. Why the fuck these white kids keep wanting to shoot shit up? I think it's the lack of pussy going on in the white kid with the white kids. I think they need to be fucking like our kids be fucking. Our kids be fucking. They ain't got time to shoot up no school. They trying to get pussy and dick. That is no bullshit. I grew up in the inner city black school, and we was fucking. When I found out that a lot of some of these, when I grew up and started befriending some white people, found out that they didn't have sex until they was like in college, in like their 20s. I'm like, how, Sway? Like, I was getting my dick sucked in high school. Like, what the fuck? I knew what getting my dick sucked felt like in high school. I knew what pussy felt like in high school. What's going on, Taylor? We're talking about the school shooting that happened again on Friday. What's going on, CLZ? I think that's what it is. These white kids, y'all need to be fucking some more. I ain't saying get each other pregnant like them teen moms on MTV, but fuck. What the fuck is going on? Rob Johnson says, I got my diploma but never learned shit in school. Joe Jack says, there were plenty guns in my high school, but there weren't mass shootings. Exactly. Plenty guns. And I knew niggas who carried every day at my goddamn high school. In middle school, I knew one little nigga who had a gun. And this motherfucker got mad. I do nothing. One nigga got, this nigga, he's called this nigga, he liked to call himself Bush. That's when Bone Thugs and Harmony was big at the time. And he idolized Busy Bone or some shit. And I remember the teacher made him mad or some shit like that. He's supposed to be a blood, I think. I don't know. But this motherfucker said he was going to clap off at the teacher and shit. And that I should probably stand behind him when he, or get to the other way, because when he shoots, he does with his eyes closed. And I said, nigga, don't shoot shit in this motherfucker. They're going to kill you, all right, brother? They're going to kill you, okay? He didn't do it. I think he was bluffing, but I was glad I was able to maybe talk his ass into not doing it. Taylor says, I got made fun of, course, never had pussy till 10th grade. So found me a fat girl. I know that's right. Had to find you something to get that tension out. So you probably wouldn't go shoot up some shit. That's probably what his fat ass needed. His fat ass needs some pussy. This is a public service announcement to all the white kids and the white schools around America. To all the girls. To all the jocks who are getting pussy. To all the girls who are giving it out. Fuck something other than the person who you're attracted to, I guess. I don't know. Fuck that. Give somebody some pussy so he won't do some crazy shit. I don't know. All I'm saying is that I'm just trying to find a motherfucking solution to this shit. But it's sad because I don't think it's ever going to stop, like Joe Jack said. I don't think it's ever going to stop. I think it's even getting worse. Do you think it's becoming a fad now? Do you think that these white kids are thinking that they can become famous? And do you even think that they realize what prison is? Joe Jack says white folks are on some shit blacks can't understand or embrace. Example, fucking with wild animals and expecting people to feel sorry for them when a lion eats their ass off. Exactly. I'm not going on no motherfucking safari that ain't caged up. I'm not going on no safari where the fucking Jeep is just open and a fucking wild lion can just jump in the goddamn Jeep and maul us to death. Fuck no. I like seeing my animals in the comfort of a glass, and that is called a zoo. Taylor says, we also had mesh backpacks and we threw hands, not bringing mass shootings. Okay, that's what's up. That's what you're supposed to. You're supposed to throw them hands. But that's what's wrong with these kids today. Even the black kids, they don't throw hands no more. They shooting. But at least our kids ain't shooting out in the school. They shooting outside the school. Xavier says it's not that easy of a solution. Apparently, the guy who shot up a school kept harassing this girl for about 4 months until he did it. That's the thing, Xavier. He needs to be taught from his father how to finesse the pussy. You don't go harassing the girl. You do some player shit. You finesse the pussy. You find out what her interests are. Like my man Biggie Smalls said. What numbers to dial, what buttons to push. That was where he was wrong. He needed a friend to tell him, stop harassing the bitch. Maybe write her a nice note. Maybe buy her lunch that day or something. You gotta finesse the pussy. I think that's what's wrong with white kids. They don't know how to finesse the pussy early on in life. And so therefore, there's a lot of them that be fucked up in the game, and by the time they get to college, that's when they fucking have sex. And they fall in love quick and shoot themselves over a girl who they met while playing Fortnite. Joe Jack says, read Nellie Fuller's book. Says teaches blacks and Africans how to conduct themselves in a system of white supremacy. Rob John says, I'm tripping if I think them white motherfuckers ain't fucking. Them white bitches is freaked the fuck out early. No, they fucking some of them, but not everybody. You remember in high school, remember Rob Johnson, everybody had somebody in high school. Everybody had somebody, especially when prom came around. He was like, damn, I didn't even know they was fucking. Like the Soul Survivor. That motherfucker, when you thought he wasn't fucking until all of a sudden we saw this nigga with a bitch. Like, what? Oh, he fucking her. Slobbing that white bitch down. Not everybody is fucking Rob in these white schools. No. Not everybody. Xavier says, should have been like, yo, she already said no. Move on to the next one, dog. Yes, that's what he needed. He needed you, a friend like that, Xavier. When he harassing the bitch, then you get mad because she turned you down because you on some creepy shit, so now you want to shoot up everybody? What's up, Tony Michaels? You want to shoot up everybody, B? Joe Jack said, black dudes are taking all the white pussy and white males are mad. But you want to shoot up everybody because that one girl turned you down because you were harassing her? Back in my day, if you got shot down by a woman, you just either yelled and called, well, fuck you then, bitch, and you moved on. Or if you was really willing to, to pursue that shit, you did some player shit to the point where it might have been a little annoying to her, but she was always like, fuck it then, let's go out then. Let's go to the movies then. Taylor says these white kids get made fun of on a daily basis. People are dickheads in this world. A lot of people don't want to stand up for the little man. They just join in the fun. That's another thing I've heard. What is up with these white kids making fun of these kids dead? Like, what the fuck is going on? When I was coming, I don't know about black kids in the black schools now. When I was coming up in the inner city schools, we wasn't just joning on just random motherfuckers. And we wasn't doing it to the point where we was making somebody's feelings hurt and having their ass crying in front of the whole goddamn classroom. The only time that you would have the whole goddamn classroom laughing at what the fuck was going on is when we was having roasting sessions, joning sessions. You know what I'm saying? And that's between one-on-one. And the better man better fucking win. But we wasn't just like roasting just a random white boy. We had a few of them in our school. We didn't roast them motherfuckers. What's up, Winko? My nigga Winko in the building. We talking school shooters today. If y'all don't know who Winko is, Google this man. If you grew up in the 90s and you lived in DC, I'm quite sure you've danced and fucked to this nigga's music. I'm glad to say that he's a friend of mine, and I have danced and fucked to his music. Oh yeah, when the lights turned out at the Taj Mahal, believe me, I stuck my hand down plenty of girls' pants and finger fucked them, and they jerked my dick. I have actually made a fucking child from the fucking Junkyard Band's Go-Go. The fuck? I made a whole goddamn kid. Shit. That's right, Taylor. Back in my day, it was one-on-one. I joned on you, you joned on me. We wasn't just flaming some motherfucker that walked the goddamn... I don't get that with white kids. Why are y'all just flaming a random goddamn student walking down the hallway? Shit. I just flaming a student walking down the hallway. Boy, like, leave that motherfucker alone. Or he might come back and shoot up the shit. Tony Michael says, but the pictures I'm seeing on TV news of the shooter guy, he has a weird foreign vibe. Maybe don't make him out to be a regular American white boy. This guy was like European weird and creepy, not regular American creepy. What is the fucking difference? What is the difference? Whether you're American creepy or foreign creepy, what the fuck is the difference? What's going on, Wanda Jackson? Reek the Freak in the building. Also, y'all, I'll be at Shenanigans tonight for Broken Mike's weekly show. So if you're in the Adams Morgan area, please come down to Shenanigans. It's right on 18th Street. So just come on out. We're going to have a good time. We're talking to school shooting today. The guy's name was motherfucking Demetrius. His name was Demetrius. I just think this is sad. And like I said, there should be some ass whoopings. The motherfucker said, these boys, young boys, have been on Ritalin since early childhood. No, whooping that ass. See, that's the problem. Parents are afraid to whoop ass now because they scared of this thing called child abuse. But for real, it's only child abuse if somebody tells on you or you get caught. Because best believe you give a child a good ass whooping, they not calling nobody. Because like my mama said, oh, you can call the police on me if you want to, but when I get out of jail, I'm coming back here and I'm whooping your ass again. So I was like, fuck, I'm not calling no police. She just gonna get out of jail and whoop my ass again and probably whoop my ass even worse. So let me take this ass whooping and learn from it. What did I do that got me that ass whooping? I'm not doing that again. Taylor says, and also think these mass shootings, he says, think these mass shootings about fear make us Americans scared. Taylor says conspiracies are interested too, and Demetrius is not like a common right either. You're right. That's another thing. People are trying to maybe say that this. I know one guy who's a comic. I'm not going to say his name because he's fucking mean. He's just fucking crazy. But he thinks that, seriously, that this shit ain't real. He thinks that all this is fake. He thinks that all these people are actors, and this is just a way for all of us to be scared out of our fucking minds. Tony Michael says American white girls aren't always feeling the English as a second language, guys, especially a Texas Southern, maybe kind of redneck girl. Oh, is that what you're saying? That this guy was of Greek descent. He was that. He was of Greek descent. What's going on, Kevin? He was of Greek descent because they had a video of him. He had a video. Oh, believe me, I don't know what y'all thinking. The boy is white. I don't care what type of European white or American white. The boy is white. All right, let's get that all out of the way. Xavier says there's been studies that shown that maybe ass whoopings aren't the best form of disciplines. What studies have shown that? Huh? What studies have shown that, Xavier? Because I can go back and ask all my brothers and sisters Yeah, we didn't like it, but we go back and look at on it, and it was probably necessary. It kept us out of a lot. It kept a lot of black kids out of a lot of motherfucking fucked up situations. A lot of shit that's been like, I'm not doing that. I remember getting my ass for something like that back in '92. So nope, kept you out of jail, kept you on the straight and narrow. I don't know what studies have shown that. I'm not talking about cold kicking your kid's ass. But you start off early, giving them taking your flip-flop off and just popping them little thighs real quick 1-2 times. Pock up, That'll set them straight. Rob John says white people studies. Exactly. That'll set their ass straight. I have never heard that ass whoopings don't work. They work. I'm one who was getting my ass whooped. And at certain points, I'm telling you, it kept my ass. My friends, I was used to seeing my friends getting locked up and shit like that around me, even though we was all doing criminal shit. But I knew from getting my ass whooped, maybe I should leave at this point. Not because I was afraid my father was gonna whoop my ass, but because that was the discipline that set in me when it was like right from fucking wrong is what I'm trying to say. So that's what I'm saying. Ass whoopings and pussy. That's what these white boys need. On a consistent basis. Every now and again, you knew back in the day, you knew back in the day, you got your ass whooped, you was good for the next 6 months. Tony Michael says, not disputing his whiteness, just saying he was probably out of his element in Texas, high school, and he wanted to get with a girl who wasn't feeling him. Then you move on. That's what I'm saying. You need to... All right, white kids, talk to somebody, man. Don't just hold all that in and don't go on Fortnite, you know what I'm saying, trying to talk to total strangers. Talk to somebody from school counselor, something. Lakia says, fuck a flip-flop. She says, I used to give them ass whoopings with an extension cord in the shower. Wait, you're whooping your kids with an extension cord in the shower? Or you used to get that ass whooped in the shower with an extension cord? Taylor says, but the people that lived says it otherwise. I did the march for capital for gun laws in Oklahoma, had victims from Florida shooting. They were real people and asked my questions. What questions were those? And what did they say otherwise? What did I say? I've been saying a lot. What did I say? I'm saying ass whoop. I just know medicating the kids ain't working. That ain't working. I don't know why we keep trying to put all these kids on fucking medicine. Xavier says flip-flops are the machine gun equivalent to an ass whooping. That's what he probably needed. Shit. 1,000 hits per minute. Shit is just, I don't know. Another guy says, this guy is the Houston police chief. His name is Art Ava. Not even gonna fuck his last name up. You know how I go. Fuck it. His name is Art. He said in a Facebook post, he wrote about gun legislation. He says, I will stand up for what my heart and my God commands me to do. And I assure you, he hasn't instructed me to believe that gun rights are bestowed by him. And that's another thing. Should we just take guns out of our society altogether? Should we just take them out of our society altogether? The only people that are allowed to carry guns are the people who protect and serve us. Is that it? I mean, people will say, well, I can't. How about if I want to go hunt and kill my own fucking meat? I don't even think they should allow those people to do that. And matter of fact, the only gun that you should have if you're a hunter is a motherfucking sniper rifle. Tony Michael says there might have been a language barrier and a different culture environment for this guy. He might have needed a Greek-speaking counselor. Okay. Maybe he needed a Greek-speaking counselor. I'm quite sure he spoke some type of English. Xavier said this guy knew enough English to share Trump propaganda. And thank you, yes. Thank you, Xavier. He knew enough about that shit. Taylor says just what the think gun law should be. Should we restrict them? Yes. I think that guns should be taken out of our society. Point blank. I think they should be out of our society. I don't think that anybody really sorry about that. I don't think really anybody needs guns in this world, for real. And if you want to make the debate about I need to go hunt and kill my own goddamn food, then by all means, you might want to just get you a bow and arrow. That's what you need. You need a bow and arrow. Go bow hunting. They have people who are bow hunters. That's what you do. Take guns out of this shit. Tony says, plus he used his daddy's gun, so maybe crazy teenage boys from foreign countries shouldn't have access to daddy's guns too. I said that earlier. I blame the parent on that one. There's no way in hell that the child should be being able to have access to this guy's guns. Even though it was just a handgun and a shotgun. What does anyone need a shotgun for unless they're killing somebody? I don't know if I need a whole shotgun to protect my family unless we're going to war. His father had a shotgun in the house. For what? The only way you need a shotgun is if you're going to kill somebody. I'm sorry I'm not being as funny as I could possibly be today. That's only because the shit is fucked up. I'm trying to find humor in this shit, but I can't. And I'm like Joy Lane. I'm just like, like even what Chris Rock says. Just let them keep on killing each other. Boy, I'm telling you, they're going to change the gun laws from this shit. If these kids keep killing each other, you believe me, all you people who are NRA members, get ready to get your shit up. Rob Johnson says, or use the Chris Rock method, meaning each bullet should cost 10 or 20 stacks. Meaning if anybody gets shot, their ass deserve it. Exactly. Taylor says, as a fellow white boy, bring me some Kool-Aid, rolling papers, and some weed. People just need to relax, love, and bring each other together. No Cheetos is not my new sponsor. I just had to eat a bag of these. I'm just eating a bag of them. Just finishing the rest. Can never go wrong with a good bag of Cheetos, baby. Tony Michael says, none of us are looking for humor here. We want a real solution because this is happening too often. Yes. That's right, but I had to apologize to some people like, where's the funny at? And I'm like, I can't find it. I don't know. One guy says he's a Texas lieutenant governor. His name is Dan Patrick. He says, had there been one single entrance possibly for every student, maybe he would have been stopped. They said maybe. I'm like, I doubt it. Because if you ain't already have a metal detector, I don't know what the fuck is going on. Taylor says white big mofos down here in Oklahoma carry their shit on their hip. Like who they are protected besides their little dick. Exactly. What is the point of that? What is the point of carrying your gun on your hip like that? I mean, I don't get it. I don't understand. It's my right to carry my gun if I want to. For what? For what? This ain't the Wild Wild West no more. Why you need to carry a gun around? For what? Who are you afraid of? I'm afraid of somebody else with a gun coming and shooting me. Well, maybe if we take all the guns away, then how they gonna shoot you? Then how they gonna kill you? Get rid of, I'm telling you, we don't need guns in our society. We don't. It is showing us that we don't know how to act. Rob John says there's no solution. You really think this shit is going to stop? But then we can't, that's another thing. We can't just give up. We have to keep fighting for human lives, people. We cannot just throw in the towel and say fuck it. And just because that's what's happening now. These schools, these kids in these schools are getting numb to it. They like, and no one is helping these kids. They just had a whole fucking march like he said, like Taylor said, they had a whole fucking march. These kids just marched on Washington. I saw a march in Florida this past March coming right past my mom's backyard. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Wait a minute. It just clicked in my head. The fucking politicians are in the bed with the NRA. Tony Michael says, how many politicians know anything about teenagers with mental problems and access to his daddy's guns? They don't know shit. Xavier says, the former gun owner, I'll say something. All gun owners are scared. What they're scared of depends. Why are all of y'all scared? Taylor says, we don't take guns away like they did with beer and alcohol. We're in bed with the NRA. That's what it is. The politicians are in bed with the NRA. If you notice, if you go look at most of these Republicans' campaign funds, some of this shit has been paid for by the NRA, funded by the NRA. Like they are in bed with these motherfuckers. I want to ask Charles and motherfucking Heston, how does he feel on this situation, on this subject? Taylor says NRA and oil. I want to know what he says. They're going to have to pry it from our cold, dead hands. Like, why do you need a gun, my man? In case somebody breaks in my house. If they break in your house and shit was just getting ready to be broken into, fuck it. But anyway, oh man, I gotta go. I'm sorry that it's just been a little. Taylor says politically they are sleeping with oil companies and the NRA. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. All right, everybody, I got to go. This has been enlightening. Like we probably have figured out the shit is not going to stop. All we can do is pray that our babies can go to school every day and not having to worry that they're going to get killed. They should just start handing out bulletproof vests at the front door. Just start handing out bulletproof vests at the front door, and at the end of the day, you take your vest off and you give it back to them. Maybe. Let me get these last comments in. Tony Michael says, but his daddy's guns were legal. The Florida shooter used his own AR-15. This shooter took daddy's guns. Yes. That's why I say, why does daddy, we should get rid of guns. Xavier says, side note, Charlton Heston reading the lyrics to Cop Killer was hilarious. That was hilarious. So like I said, I'll be down Adams Morgan today, shenanigans, working on some material. I got some new bits and they pretty funny. Yeah, come on out if you want to laugh. Thanks, Taylor. I appreciate that. So, yeah. Just all we can do is just pray for these kids. Pray that that this doesn't happen no time soon, I guess. We're going to have to pray every day. And like my man MC Hammer says, we got to pray just to make it today. All right. With that being said, I've been Mark Carter. This has been the Mark Carter Show. Like I say, every day, all day, make love, not war, because if you're fucking, yeah, I'm going to show up. I know, last Tuesday, I was supposed to be I said I was coming to the Pinch, but actually I forgot that Eddie Lyles had booked me for his show up the street. And so I had to do that with Matt Dinkins and some other people. But anyway, like I say all day, every day, make love, not war, because if you're fucking, you're definitely not fighting. But if you don't have anybody to fuck, then please do us all a favor and go fuck yourself, all right? Peace.